And welcome back, guys, to another video of the Kingdom Come Deliverance II. We are going to start the DLC, The Legacy of the Forge walkthrough. Alright, so let us start. So, first of all, the starting location is in Kuttenberg region, in the Kuttenberg city. The quest giver is Magdalena, and the requirement, you have to own the Legacy of the Forge DLC, obviously, and complete the main quest 14, Speak of the Devil. Alright. So we gotta go over here. No, no. Here's my beautiful horse.
Ow! Don't ride him up.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Yeah, I can't go any faster inside the city. Well, it has been a while that I haven't played the game, so... Since the last walkthrough of the previous DLC.
This place seems familiar.
Alright. Let us start.
Henry, look. I spent the happiest years of my life in this forge. It's such a shame to see the old place just left like that to... Henry! Stop that. Come on, we still have to go to the market.
Looking for something, lad?
I was just...
You won't find nothing here no more. Let's move along.
Forgive me. It's just that... I remember this forge from my childhood. When I was a boy, my pa, Martin, brought me here.
Wait, Martin? My husband had an apprentice called Martin. That was your pa?
He was my stepfather, but he raised me as his own.
That doesn't surprise me. Even as a lad, I could tell his heart was in the right place. How's he doing?
Unfortunately, he died.
I'm sorry to hear that. My God, Martin's adult son? Time really does fly.
He told me back then he spent the best years of his life here.
Aye, aye. Those were good times, true enough. What's your name, lad?
Henry.
I'm Magdalena. It's a pleasure, Henry. Care to come inside for a chat? I've a fresh pot of soup on the stove if you're hungry.
I can't refuse an offer like that.
Glad to hear it. Come with me, then. I'm glad you like it.
Just like Ma used to make.
Back when your pa used to apprentice here, my Skodder's forge was the finest in Kuttenberg. Only then out of the blue he fell ill and I lost him. Everything's been downhill since then. His apprentices left and the blacksmith's guild couldn't decide who to assign the forge to. Before they could make a decision, The forge's attic burnt down. I was visiting my sister in Visokar at the time. She's with the Lord now too, poor thing. I was left here all alone, on jointure. This room is the only one that stayed unscathed for the most part.
Alright, let's see what I'm gonna choose. In here doesn't matter
How
the
did your
choices you
husband
make.
get ill?
Out of the blue.
Only
He
after
started
the
coughing,
next part of this
got
quest.
weak, then lay down, and never got up again. It wasn't the plague, but something nasty nonetheless.
I'm sorry to hear that.
What can you do? Such is life, lad.
Did Martin really not want to take over his own forge?
He was just a lad at the time, and taking over a forge is no easy feat. The guild has its own rules and who to assign it to.
How did the forge's attic burn down?
How do you think? Someone set it ablaze. Hard to say if it was just some brats or those good-for-nothings from the hole. That's the watering hole next door. But it doesn't matter now. They never caught anyone. All that came of it is that nobody's wanted the forge for 20 years. But look at me rambling on. I'm sure you're not interested in the rantings of some old crone.
I am interested.
It's kind of you to say that. I keep trying to explain to the guild that it's not a lost cause. We just need someone who will bring this place back up. But it's like talking to a stone wall year after year. The guildmasters are too worried about their own business to listen to me. But I'm convinced if we were to find a talented blacksmith, the workshop could be as beautiful as a chapel, like when my old Skoll used to run it.
I could be that blacksmith.
You're a blacksmith? Like your pa? Christ, of course you are. I should have known. It only makes sense after all.
I can get my hands on some coin. And you're right, such a famous forge shouldn't be left to fall by the wayside.
If you were to take it over, that would be wonderful. Only you'll have to talk to the guild about it first. They make the rules. I reckon Master Bushek the Elder has the most common sense when it comes to this place. He might be able to help. He has an armourer's workshop in the town hall quarter. Hopefully he'll hear you out. But be warned, from what I know, the guild is careful not to let anyone that isn't from a blacksmithing family into their ranks. So don't mention Martin wasn't your birth father. It would only hurt your chances.
Thanks for the tip. I won't say a word. Thanks for the soup.
Good luck to you, Henry.
Right, after the initial scene where he just spoke with Magdalena, we need to head over to the armor in the center of the city and speak with the owner, Master Bushek, inside. Let's see. First, let me take out the marker. Wait a minute. What the hell? Alright, he's over there. Here's my horsey. Beautiful horsey. And now, when we speak to this guy, now we have to choose the best options to the best outcome.
Don't you know how to keep your horse under control? You always...
I guess it's around here. Maybe inside here. That's an armor.
Welcome, good man. I'll be with you in just a moment.
Master Bushek the Elder. Alright.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
There you go. I'm interested in the burned down forge.
Master Bushek,
Aye?
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm interested in Master Skoda's old burnt-down forge. I spoke to his widow, Magdalena, about it.
For Christ's sake. She didn't pull you in off the street, did she? The mad old crone?
Well, more or less.
Old age must be sad. All I can tell you about the forge is the same thing I tell Magdalena when she bothers me about it. Even getting the building back into its original state would mean pouring a fortune into it.
I'd take care of the money.
Aye, but only a member of the Kuttenberg Blacksmiths Guild can work the trade around here. And you're not a member.
Could I join the guild?
It's not that simple. The guild is a private society made up of Kuttenberg burghers, and the other masters aren't too trusting when it comes to outsiders. So I reckon they won't be too keen on the idea.
Alright, how could I convince them?
How could I convince them?
That's hard to say. But maybe you'll make a good impression. But first, you'll be required to meet 3 conditions.
Which are?
First, you have to come from a respectable family. Second, you have to have blacksmithing experience. And third, you'll have to compete the guild trial. Tell me, blacksmith, what sort of family do you come from? And what's your work experience?
And there we go. My father was the blacksmith Martin.
Not only do I come from a respectable family, but a blacksmith's family too. You probably knew my father.
Oh? Where would I know him from?
From here. His name was Martin, and he used to be old Skoda's apprentice.
Wait, Martin? Your pa is Frisky Martin?
Frisky?
Aye, of course, Frisky. We used to call him that because, well, that doesn't matter. How's he doing these days?
I'm afraid he's no longer with us. He was killed during the raid on Skalitz.
Christ. I'm very sorry to hear that. When I knew him, he seemed like a good bloke and quite a talented swordsmith. Some of the masters were good friends of his. They were the same age at that time. To tell you the truth, that will likely affect your chances as a contender. As Frisky's son, you'll have a great opportunity to make an impression. So you'd better make the most of it.
Alright, and I worked at my father's forge.
As far as experience, I helped at my father's forge. We made a sword for Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets together.
Kobila, eh? The royal hetman. Is there any way for you to prove it?
I'd be happy to get his word in writing, if need be.
No need. I'll trust you. But if the other masters happen to ask, be ready for anything. It seems answering questions about your family and experience won't give you trouble. Now for the most important part. Are you ready for the guild trial?
What does the guild trial involve?
The guild trial consists of a verbal exam and a practical exam. First, you'll have to answer a few tricky questions from my colleagues. And after that, you'll forge a sword to the best of your abilities right before their eyes. Of course, the trial comes at a small fee for each try. Well then, do you feel up to it?
So, we'll need to pay 200 groschen per attempt at the trial. But we can pay once and then make a save before it starts to retry from. He also offers a book for 100 groschen, which will give the answers to the questions we will be asked. And this isn't required.
I'm ready.
Great. But I'm afraid we're not. It will take some time to get things ready. We'll meet tomorrow at noon below the astronomical clock on the square. I'll take you to the guild forge, where the trial will take place. I should also mention there will be a verbal exam. And if you can read, I have an excellent handbook here. It's called On Blacksmithing. And it contains all the basics my colleagues may test you on. I'd be happy to sell it to you for a small fee. And one more thing. If you'd like, you can wait for the trial here. Just say the word.
Okay, the handbook is not required, but I'm gonna buy it since I have a lot of money.
Buy the handbook.
Here it is. Enjoy your studies.
All right. No. So let's read the book.
My young apprentice said there was some sort of commotion when I wasn't here.
Aye, there was.
Well, aren't you going to tell me what happened?
There you go. Alright, let's save the game. In case we
I
fail.
said they've got the wrong shop.
I'd like to wait here for the trial.
Very well then. We have plenty of room.
Should we get going?
I believe it's high time. Don't even bother looking at that old clock of ours. It's been stuck for 30 years. It seems all the other masters are looking forward to what Frisky's son can do. You'd better make a good impression. Come now, the guild forge isn't far. We'll just pass through the lower market and we're there. Did you get a chance just to read the handbook?
Of course.
Mind if I test your knowledge a bit along the way? Are sparks a good sign while forging?
Yes, they're a good sign.
I'm afraid not. It was a trick question. If sparks fly while you're hammering, it's a good sign. Whereas if you're heating the workpiece, it's a bad one. I have one more question for you. How can you tell you're making progress while forging?
Shape?
The workpiece changes shape.
That's right. The longer you forge, the closer your workpiece resembles the finished product. At least you got this one right. I reckon it wouldn't hurt to take another peek in the handbook before the trial. A good blacksmith should never stop learning. That too is important to our guild. I have a number of designs in my armor smithy that I collected on my travels throughout the kingdom. It's quite a unique collection. And the best part is, I'm happy to share it with others. Stop by any time. Learn to make something new. Your customers will surely appreciate it, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Your trial still awaits. Just a little further now.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Well then, are you ready for the trial?
I look forward to what you can
Well
do,
then.
Junge.
Are you?
Alright, let's start the trial.
I'm ready. We can begin.
Honored friends, masters of the Blacksmiths Guild, let me introduce the newest adept of the Master's Trial, Henry of Skalitz.
So, this is old Frisky's lad. I can hardly believe it.
Aber I do not see much of a resemblance.
Vielleicht ein wenig.
I do not see it.
Aye, aye, Frisky here, Frisky there. All that talk about not taking in outsiders, and now you've gone and flipped it all around.
Martin was a good bloke and an excellent swordsmith. If Henry here is anything like him, he'd be a welcome addition to the guild.
Genau, genau.
Look, I didn't know this Frisky fella of yours. I'm more interested to see what the lad can do than who his pa was.
We'll see what he can do shortly. Just to be clear, let me repeat what the trial entails. In the first part, the verbal examination, he will receive 3 questions. He must answer all 3 of them correctly in order to pass. If he makes a single mistake, this part of the exam is considered failed, and he won't get a chance to correct himself. After the verbal examination comes the practical one, where our adept skills will be tested.
And if he is successful, he'll become one of us.
Let's begin with the first part of the trial. Who would like to ask Henry the first question?
What's the final step before completing a piece?
Quenching.
Quenching the workpiece in a barrel.
Correct?
Richtig.
Let's move on to the second.
Say, Heinrich, how can you tell you have made progress on your workpiece?
Shape.
By the shape.
That's right.
Correct.
Last question.
Tell me, mein Anhänger, what is the Farbe of a correct heated workpiece?
Straw yellow.
Straw yellow.
That's correct.
Wunderbar.
You answered all 3 questions correctly.
By the way, the potential questions are, and pay attention because some of the characters also ask the questions partially in German, so pay attention to the keywords and the responses. So the potential questions are, what color is a properly heated workpiece? For that, you have to choose straw yellow. How can you tell you're making progress while forging? Shape. All sparks while forging good or bad? That depends. And what's the final step before completing a piece? Quenching. And that's it. All right, let's continue.
Now, just to complete the practical exam, Henry, your task will be to forge a guild sword right in front of our eyes. Here's the design for it, as well as the materials. I'm sure you know what to do with them.
Viel Glück. Let's see what you can do, young Frisky.
Let's see, then.
Okay, so must be a forge around here. There you go.
Ooh, just like...
So we gotta do blacksmith guild longsword. So we gotta, there we go.
Martin.
So we just have to make a grade 2 is enough to count for as complete. So we don't need to be absolutely perfect. Blow, yeah.
What's next?
Ah, damn it. I'm burning it.
Achtung! You're
Bloody hell.
burning it.
I'm overheating it.
Pass auf! Du verbrennst es!
It looks like the lad has a firm grip.
Nothing special so far.
Stärker.
Komm schön!
Take a look at that.
I have to pay attention. I've almost loused it up.
He's not doing too well, is he?
Genau.
Oh, it's getting cold.
Let's see, then.
Sakra. Doing something wrong.
He's not doing too well, is he?
That's done? Alright. Oh, I hope I've done it correctly.
Just like Martin.
I just need a level 2, so a grade 2.
What's next?
What? What is that? Grade 1? What the fuck?
All done?
Let's see what you made. Well, this definitely isn't your best work, but no matter. Even a master makes mistakes, eh?
Nah. I'm gonna do it again. I restarted the thing. Let's see if this is a grade 2.
Oof.
What was it? Ah, grade 2. Awesome.
All done?
Let's see what you made. Excellent, Henry. Good work. I'm glad you didn't disappoint. Honored friends, masters of the Blacksmith's Guild, Henry of Skalitz has successfully completed the trial. Let us head for the guild hall for the acceptance ceremony.
There you go. We got our first trophy. You passed the trial and became a master blacksmith.
After successfully fulfilling all requirements, I'm proud to announce our guild has grown by a new member. Approach Henry of Skalitz. Kneel. Swear for the first time on your honor and by God Almighty that you will defend the interests of the Blacksmiths Guild of Kuttenberg.
I swear.
Swear for the second time that you will protect all secrets entrusted to you by the Guild.
I swear.
And swear for the third time that you will always act honestly and God-fearingly to spread the esteem of our Guild among the people.
I swear.
Now hang your Guild sword next to those of the other masters. Go on, hang up that sword.
All right, let's hang the sword.
Welcome to the Guild, Henry. It's now up to you to say a few words.
I'm following in my father's footsteps. Even as a lad, when I watched him by the forge, I wanted to be just like him. A real master blacksmith. Today, thanks to you, my dream has come true. And here in Kuttenberg, where Pa spent the best years of his life, I like to think he'd be proud of me.
He would be, without a doubt. In any case, from this day forward, Henry is to take over Skoda's forge and repair it. He therefore acquires the right to use it with one obligation, and that is the accommodation of the widow Magdalena. The guild grants her jointure after the death of her husband. That will be your responsibility now, Henry.
That won't be for much longer anyway.
She's a kind woman. I'll be happy to help her.
We'll see about that, once she goes poking her nose into everything at the forge.
It sounds like you have your work cut out for you, Henry. But like all hard work, the results will surely be worth it. The ceremony is now over.
We have to finish sorting out the shipments.
All right, so
What are you still waiting for?
now we have the key to come here, to come to this location. No problemo. Now let's go down. Because we have to go talk to Magdalena. Or Magdalena, whatever. Let me see here something. So she's going to be down here. I'm going to just fast travel, skip the way. All right, we're here. Now let's talk to Magdalena, whatever, and continue with the progression of the quests. Talk to me, bitch.
Good news. I gained the right to use the forge.
Wonderful. Finally, we can make some progress here. Oh, I'm just worried that once you see the mess inside, you'll turn on your heel and run.
Why would I run?
I'm just joking. But make no mistake, you're in for some hard work. The house will have to be cleared out first before you can do anything else. The forge, as well as the floor above. Clear the rubble, put it in sacks, take it outside to the wagon, pick up the things laying around, sweep the floors. There's much to do, and I'm afraid I won't be of much help. My back isn't what it used to be. One bad move and I'll stay hunched over like an old crone.
I'm sure I can manage.
I hope so. Looks like you have some strong hands and that you're not all thumbs. But first you'll have to get inside. The entrance from the street is blocked. A beam collapsed.
I'll figure it out.
All right. Well, we can pick up the spade, but I think I have one in my inventory, so I don't need it.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Ooh.
I believe this is the wagon that we have to put all the stuff in it. Or not? Maybe this one.
Lugging sacks really never gets old. Whew. Oh, Christ, that's heavy. Whew.
My lord, it's even worse than I thought in here.
Okay, now I guess I have to go up. Where's the second floor? Through here, maybe.
I wonder what's in store for me here.
Let me see. I have so many objectives. Let's see. Clean the rubble by the forge. There's one more. Collect the materials on the ground floor. Clean up the rubble in the upper floor. Clean up the rubble by the window and collect the materials on the upper floor. Damn, that's a lot. Okay, down there we still have something else to do. Clean more rubble. There we go.
Ooh.
Those sure look heavy.
Some of this is bound to come in handy. Looking better already.
Beautiful. Well, I think we're clear. Now we have to do up here.
Whew. Whew. Come on.
Carrying those heavy sacks up and down the stairs. I couldn't handle it.
Okay, what else we have to do here? Maybe sweep?
I reckon I can still use these materials.
What else can we do here? Ah, sweep.
What's this? It has Martin's mark on it. I'll have to ask Magdalena.
Alright, very shiny. We still have this room.
This looks like it was an apprentice's room.
Rotate. Well, I guess we've done everything so far.
My word, this place is looking great. My word, you really are a handy lad. And hard-working too. I like to see that. You see this, Skoda? Your forge is finally in good hands.
I found this. The mark Martin used to use is on it. Do you know what it could be?
Aye, that looks like one of the sketches for that grand project of theirs. They always met up in the evenings after work. All hush-hush, and over something so silly, no less.
Why did they meet up?
Because of the broken astronomical clock on the Rathaus Tower. Back then, the city officials decided they wanted it fixed, so they asked the masters of the guild to propose a solution. Your pa got all excited about it, then got my old Skoda involved, along with that other apprentice that was here. What was his name? Such a timid, quiet lad. Sakra. Oh, I can't recall, but I remember they did some work on it, but the city ended up changing its mind.
What happened?
They brought in some Italians, all the way from Padua or whatever it's called. And how do you think that turned out?
They fixed it?
They made a right mess of it. It was a terrible disgrace. The Italians ended up running off along with the money. There was no money left for the repairs, and there still isn't. So the clock is still broken. I remember when it still used to chime. But what can you do? Better to discuss what you want to do with this place.
I want to get the forge running again.
All right, then. Come, I'll show you something. This was Skoda's table. He was always sketching something, planning repairs. He could stand here for hours. It was his favourite spot. And now, it's yours.
It's an honor.
I think there's just one thing left to do. You have to put up a shop sign. So your customers know where to go, right? Have a look at the plans here.
Let's check it out. House, chamber, and garden. The padlock means the house is in the state allowed to select renovation. Star marks and items. Determines what you blacksmith prestige determines what you can acquire for your forge. You raise it by completing guild activities, which appear on the map each day. Okay, so I have to do all these. About the chamber. Ah, that's my room. Ah, there we go. No shop sign. Let's go. Requires prestige 5. Can I build the damaged floor? A roof? Ooh, this is gonna be very expensive. Roof covered with straw, thatch with a gravel person color for Ah. Oh, wait a minute. I still... What can I do in my chamber? Old bed. Old leather. For what? The bookcase, okay. Useless junk. Leaky barrel. Old chest. Ooh, this one is nice. Gonna put this one first. And dirty table. As for the garden, can I put anything? No. Nothing. Yeah, there's nothing else. Old gate? Nope. Ruined workshop? Nope. Okay. Looks starting to look nice. Alright, now let's talk to Magdalena again. So we can move to the next mission. Quest. Where is she?
Good work, Henry. I didn't think I'd see this fire going ever again.
We'll get this place up and running again.
Now that you're officially open, why don't you forge something for me?
What do you need?
Nothing difficult. My old axe broke. It served me for many years, even after he died. Only now it's all worn down and crooked, so it's not good for chopping.
Why didn't you get a new one in all those years? Someone from the guild would surely be happy to make you one. Probably for free.
I don't need their charity. Besides, if you're even half as talented as your pa was, this should be child's play to you, no?
Of course. You can count on me.
And don't forget to sharpen it too. I can't chop with a dull axe.
Alright, let's take care of it. Let's see. Axes. Is that a specific axe or something? So that's it. Technically, okay, Magdalena asked me to repair her axe. Magdalena's axe. I didn't see anything here about the there you go. There you go. There you go. Let's start. This quest is really small, so.
completely cold.
Let's put on the forge again.
I won't get too far without fire.
Alright. Now you have to sharpen the axe. Look at that. Quality 2. Nice.
That should do it.
Right. 100%.
I have that axe you wanted.
Wonderful. Let's see. Well, it's not the best work I've seen, but I suppose it'll do the job. Just be warned. People here in the city care more about the quality of work than in the countryside. If something is shoddy, they'll notice it right away. So, if you mess up a piece while forging and it ends up being low quality, it's best to just make a new one. All right?
All right.
Word will spread soon enough that locals don't have to go to the city to have something forged. And you'll have your first customers. Everyone around here knows me, so sometimes they might come to me with orders. I did the same for my husband back then. Does that work for you?
That works for me.
Glad to hear it.
As long as it doesn't bother you.
Why would it? On the contrary, I'm glad. I'll help out around the house, and I'll be happy to help with this too. I don't get out much, so I have all the time in the world. Oh, and one more important thing. You can also sell pieces you forge on your own, without anyone ordering them. There's a storeroom past the left door under the archway on the street, where you'll find a chest you can put products in, and I'll do my best to sell them. Here's the key to the chest. I'll hold onto the money for the products for you, so feel free to ask any time.
You've taken on quite the workload, Magdalena.
I don't mind. All the movement keeps me young. In the meantime, you can focus on getting in good with the guild.
What do you mean, getting good?
The guildmasters are an eclectic bunch. They all like different things. It would be best if you try to be on good terms with everyone. They'll appreciate you and your forge all the more. For example, Boris of Brod loves nothing more than rolling dice. If you offer him a game at the guild hall, I'm sure he won't refuse. He used to be one of your pa's best friends. He might even tell you about some of their misadventures.
I'm not sure I want to know.
Oh, yes, you do. Don't lie to yourself.
Alright, so we started. We're gonna start the next quest, the Master's Game.
I noticed your brooch. It's really lovely.
It's a nightingale. Skoll made it for me for our first anniversary. I used to sing while I worked. And he'd always say, "My little nightingale."
It's a real masterwork.
It's mainly a keepsake now. Not much of his is left. Just that old axe. And an axe doesn't make the best love token. It was good to see you, my friend.
Alright, where is that chest? It is a red chest. On the map. Just wanna see where it is. It looks like it's up here. No, down there. I believe it's around here. Outside, maybe. Ah. There we go. This is the sales. I create stuff, I put it in here, and she sells it. And then she delivers me the money. Hopefully all of it.
Good lord, what did you roll around in?
Alright, let's see. Now we gotta go over there. Yeah, that's going to be a long way there. So, I'll see you guys there. Alright, let's play that dice game. Huh? It's down, okay.
Greetings. Good thing you're here. Oh. Ah, if it isn't our newest member, Henry. What brings you here?
Well, I was just passing by, so I thought I'd stop and greet you.
That's nice of you. How's the forge doing?
Pretty well. I'll clean things up. Soon it'll be good as new.
Well, best of luck to you, lad. Us guildmasters have to support each other, you know? Work together, like friends.
By the way, Magdalena mentioned you like playing dice.
Aye, that's no secret. Anytime, any place. What about you? You like rolling bones?
Of course.
Glad to hear it. Fancy a game now? What game would you like to play?
Well, let's go with a badge. Well, let's go with that one.
Nice, as it should be.
Let's play.
Is to get a moderate point lead at the start of the game. You double the score of your last run. Can be used twice per game. Let's go with that one. Ah, can only choose one. It will help you undress many range. That's good.
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing
What?
for the first time.
The goal is getting 5,000 points. God damn. Nope. Ah, we got 3-3. Score and pass. Yeah.
Finished. Your turn.
What did we got here? Not enough. Yeah, I only got 2 trees. Scouting continue. Ah.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Let's not be greedy.
That's enough. Your turn.
Oh my god. So many points you've made.
Damn it! They're yours, lad.
Well, at this pace, he's gonna win. Should I do that? Yeah, no. God damn.
If my luck keeps up, it'll be over soon.
Oh, he's gonna win for sure. Yeah.
If I threw like that, I wouldn't play at all.
Come on, I got a bust. Really?
These ones here. Alright, that'll do.
Eesh. Yeah, he's gonna win. Come on, get a bust. Ah, shit.
These ones here. Damn! Shit!
Ah, nice. But he's gonna win. He's too far ahead. Yeah. He won. Huh? Not yet? Yeah, he needs only 50 points. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, you won.
Just like your pa. Frisky always had rotten luck at dice too.
Really?
Aye, but he did more than all right for himself in other areas. You know what they say, unlucky at dice. Maybe it'll be the same for you.
I don't know.
Now listen, I had an idea. When you play dice, you could spread our guild's good name.
What do you mean?
Players in Kuttenberg and beyond always appreciate it when someone like a guild master plays a fair game with them. It'll help our prestige as well as yours. And I speak from experience. And so you have something to play for, even with some more discerning opponents. Take this.
Thanks.
And one more thing. When me and the other masters had a good look at you during the ceremony, you seem like the type of fella that's been through a lot despite your age. Am I right?
You're right. I'm a bit of a warrior.
Is that so? I wouldn't have guessed. Just so you understand, us fellas at the guild are craftsmen, merchants. There are some troubles we can't solve without outside help. And now that we have someone like you, we might not have to go looking for it elsewhere.
What's this about?
A shipment of materials that got stuck somewhere on the way to Kuttenberg. One of our German masters, Klaus Eichner, wanted to discuss it with you. Go and see him. He can tell you more.
Wait a moment. I wanted to ask you about Martin. Did you know him well?
Of course I did. All the blacksmith's apprentices in the city knew each other. We were one big group, but it was different with Frisky. That was real friendship. The things I got up to with him and Fly. These days, nobody would believe me.
I hear he and Skoda tried to fix the astronomical clock.
Aye, everyone wanted to back then. But Frisky and Fly said they'd made some progress. But they could have just been yanking my pizzle.
Well, I don't think Martin was the type of person to joke about things like that.
I suppose you're right. I reckon if he was still alive, he'd still be trying to fix it.
Who was Fly?
A fella called Stander. He used to apprentice with your pa at Skoda's forge. Folks used to call him Fly because he was always calm, quiet, kind of like a fly on the wall. But when he got pissed off, he could really buzz, believe me.
He sounds like he'd be worth talking to.
Aye, only he left the burg, and God knows where he is now. Maybe one of the other masters will know more. Try asking them about him.
What did you get up to together?
Ha! Things that aren't polite to talk about, lad. Girls, taverns, all sorts of nonsense. Maybe I'll tell you sometime, once we get to know each other better. But anyway, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have your work cut out for you at the forge.
And there we go. We'll automatically start the next quest, which is... there we go. We gotta talk to that guy. But I'm gonna leave that for the next mission. The next video. For now, I'm gonna wrap it up. Hope you have enjoyed. Leave that juicy like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.